Okay, so someone was talking about payphones, and we know that payphones don't exist much anymore. But I know when I was a kid in the small town that I lived in, we had one payphone. I lived in a town of less than, well, I would say right around 600 and some odd people. It was a very, very small town in the Midwest. Not many people. And so, me and my friend, oh my gosh, we spent a lot of time in the phone booth, just playing in the phone booth. Most of us as kids did. We'd go pick up the mail, we'd stop past the phone booth, and we would get in it, and eventually the phone booth, things in the phone booth got broken, like the bottom glass and stuff like that, and I think eventually they took it out. But when we were young girls, we both had this big crush. We really liked Donny Osmond music. And so I told my friend one day, we were walking down to get the mail because our moms would have us go get the mail at the same time, usually. And so we'd just walk down there together a lot of times. And so I said, let's see if we can make a call to Provo, Utah, because that's where they said Donny Osmond lived, in the Tiger Beat magazine. And so she was like, okay, sure. And so I tried it. I tried calling there, and that's what she told me. She says, well, you do it. And I said, okay, I'll do it. And so I got a hold of the operator in Provo, Utah, because that's how you made the collect call. You'd get a hold of an operator, you'd press 0, and you'd tell them who you were looking for to call. And so if you didn't have the number, so you could say, well, I don't have the number, but I'm looking for this person. And so they said Donny Osmond lived in Provo, Utah. And so I get on the phone, I press 0, and I said, okay, I'm trying to call Donny Osmond. Which I knew, even as a kid, I knew that it would probably be under his parents' name. I think his dad's name was Verl or Burl or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. But I asked for Donny Osmond, and the operator was like, who? I said, Donny Osmond. And she's like, well, we don't have a Donny Osmond in the phone book. And then I think I had my friend call back and ask for the dad. So we did it a couple of times, and then it just didn't work. But I just thought it was kind of funny, the fact that I was able to press 0 and get through to Utah, where Donny Osmond